Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by and visiting with me. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I made this really easy tag. I just shared this because I was actually working on this embellishment like just a little bit ago, and so I was like, okay, well, I have everything out, I might as well film this one as well. So I wanted to show you how I made this tag. The first thing I'm going to do is I have my pieces here, pink, orange, black. I actually need white because I forgot to grab it. And this little penguin is made with the Elizabeth craft design, and it's called Penguin. And so I'm gonna cut out all the pieces that I need, and then I'll come in to show you how easy putting the rest of the snowflake will be, and then working on the tag as well. So give me a few minutes just so that I could cut my pieces off camera. Okay, I have all my pieces here. Let me go ahead and put this away and we can start assembling. The first thing I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to be bringing in my spun sugar distress ink, and I'm going to just roughly do the edges around the scarf. Then I'm going to kind of bend this one back and try to do the middle part of it, and then bend it again and do it like so. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's assemble our little guy. I'm going to bring in my liquid glue, and this one actually comes with the eyes already in there, so it's gonna save us time. And we are going to line them up like so. Let me lift them up because I want to make sure that I have enough same space on each side. We can go ahead and add the little scarf and line it up as well. Sorry, I have to lift so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Okay, so for the little arm, I just ended up putting a little bit of glue on the very tip, and I'm also going to line it up this way, like so. This one actually only gives you the option, oh, you know what? Does it really? I'm trying to see if I could. Oh yeah, I could definitely put it the opposite direction because I don't like when they're like flapping. So I'm just gonna put it down this way, like so. And this one, again, is super messy, so I ended up putting too much glue. I'm going to tuck it in and make sure it's straight from its counterpart. Okay, just like that. Let's add the little beak. And honestly, my tweezers just walked out. This is why I like to, I have my spare right here, but I literally just misplaced the other ones I was using. So just put a little, drop it, and I'm just gonna eyeball the center of his face, you guys. This is why I like using the liquid glue, because if you don't like it or if you need to move it, then you can just do that. Like that. Okay, can you, there. Now let's do the little legs. These little legs are a little bit different than the other penguin, but we are still gonna make it work. And just place it there, and then do the other one. Okay. Oops. Sorry, trying to get it straight also. Okay, so there's a little penguin. Now, the concept is almost the same as this little guy right here, you guys. I am going to be adding white gel pen for highlights. And then right on his feet. Okay, and then oh, I did it on the scarf as well. And the scarf has like these indentations, and so I'm just following them and actually putting a lot of highlight on that scarf. Okay, once that's done, I am going to be bringing over my snowflake. And again, I told you guys on the previous video, but this is made out of felt. It's very flexible, and it's actually an ornament. And so I'm going to put this little guy right here on the corner. And this is from Hobby Lobby. They were $3.99, but all the Christmas crafts are 50% off, and you get six pieces or 6 snowflakes. So we are going to adhere him, and for this I'm using glue, but because of the shape of the snowflake or the ornament, I'm just putting liquid glue like on the bigger, thicker pieces. So just like that, maybe in the center. And then yes, you do have to wait for it to dry, but it will dry and it will adhere securely. So then we can go ahead and place our little penguin there. Press it down a little bit. Again, wait for it to dry. Okay. And then we are going to be bringing our stars. Now for this one, I ended up using these. These are from the Paper Studio, and as you can see, they have 3 different shapes. So this one's like a glittery silver, this one's like a 3D, and then this one's a flat, just puffy sticker. So I'm going to use the star here, the little one, which I ended up picking up from this other one right here. So I'm gonna use the smallest and just set it there. And then I'm going to use the, like this 3D shaped one right here next to his fin. Okay. If you need reinforcement, because this is felt and this is like a sticker, then I would suggest using a stronger glue. So I'm just going to put a drop here, and again, you're gonna have to wait for this to dry. So there, let me put a drop there. I'm just kind of putting the stars in like different directions so they're all not going in the same. Okay, and then this one right here, we can add a drop there as well, like so. Okay, for the sentiment, I told you guys I don't have a lot. I'm going to be using the same one from the Lawn Fontaines Latte, and I'm using the Warm Wishes. For this one, I am going to be using the same black ink, but I'm going to be distressing with that pink that I used for his scarf. I'm going to be using that for the edges basically. So let me go ahead and stamp it. So you can see I'm using up my scraps. Okay, and I'm just gonna stamp it a few times. Okay, and I'm going to eyeball this. Again, I'm gonna be roughing it up or distressing it, so it doesn't matter that it's not cut so like straight. So just like that, and then going all around the 4 sides. Then I told you guys I'm going to be using the sponge sugar ink or distress ink, and I am going to go around it as best as I can, because the paper is like thin, so sometimes it's like hard to grab a hold of it. Okay, so once I do that, just a little go around, you guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. Whatever makes you happy. I'm going to put that away, bring the little ornament back. In this one, I did not put on foam tape, so I'm just going to tuck it in right underneath the star. And like I told you guys, this is not dry yet with the glue, so I'm going to use this E6000 adhesive, and I'm going to, actually I should have done it this way and just put some on the felt like that. Make sure it's straight. Okay, and then move your star in place, which I have to adhere again. Right there. Okay, so just press it a little bit and give it time to dry. Once it dries, trust me, it's good to go. Okay, so while I let this dry, I'm gonna move it to the side and I'm gonna show you how I put the tag together. So you guys know that I collect this chipboard whenever I place orders from scrapbook.com, and I'm going to cut it in a 3x6 is the size of this tag. So I'm just going to bring my cutting board, and actually let me go this way. So 6 by 3. And save my other pieces for more tags that I'm going to be working on later. Okay, I'm going to be using my little chopper here, and I'm going to be using the large to cut the angles of my tag. I am going to measure the center, which should be 1.5 from corner to corner right here. And I'm going to make a hole, thanks to my buddy that sent me a new strong hole punch. I'm going to just find the center of that and make sure I'm eyeballing the center, and then just cutting it there. And for the paper, I am using this Christmas paper pad that I found at Michael's. I don't think it was this year, you guys. I think I've had this since last Christmas, but don't quote me on that because I honestly don't remember. This paper pad is called Winter Dream, and I am using one of these for the background, which is this one right here. Because again, look at the theme, it's very wintry scene. And so instead of creating too much like mixed media tag and spending so much time, I just decided to to use this. How cute would this be to like fussy cut these individual little critters and make a tag or an embellishment with them? I think I'll definitely do that. I don't even know why I'm in such like a winter polar bears and penguins kind of fix. Look at this baby one. How adorable is he? And this is not even the theme that I'm working with this year, you guys. I have the paper that I'm going to use here, and I am going to just cut it same size, 3 by 6. I'm going to do the same thing, use my little corner chopper to make the tag. Then I'm going to use my glue pen. And this time, you guys, I didn't decorate the back of the tag. I just left it as it was. So look, see, you could definitely see the back. I was just like, we'll make it work. We'll just decorate one side. Oh my gosh, it totally just leaked glue. Okay, so don't use your sweater for that. I'm just going to align it as best as I can. Okay, press it down, cut my hole punch. Just kind of eyeball it. Oops, wrong side. Okay, like so. I'm going to be using a white reinforcer, which is super easy. When you keep them white, you don't have to paint them or anything. Then I am going to, you guys know I do this because I don't have a sewing machine. Well, first of all, let me flip it the other way and see if I have a little bit peeking. If I do, I'm just gonna follow the chipboard and trim it. Okay, then I am going to take my ruler because I don't have a sewing machine, and I'm going to just make a thin line all the way around to create my outline for hand sewing. And then I'm going to hand stitch it basically. And don't worry, the line will eventually be covered by the fabric, so you don't have to erase it unless you want to. And then just go here and close it up, and you are done with that, like so. Okay, so then basically you guys know the deal. I bring my little towel here, my fabric, I punch holes all the way around it, and then I stitch it. For the thread, I am using this silver because I think it goes with the theme, is this silver thread right here. I do a double thread, so it looks a little bit thicker. And again, like I told you guys, I just go around and sew it. For purposes of this video, I've already done that. As you can see, this is the final look. Then I am going to be bringing my stencil. It's just a bunch of stars. This is from Tim Holtz, and I am going to bring it in this angle, in this direction. I am going to be using the Nubo embellishment mousse. This is metallic silver, I think. What's the actual name of it? Pure platinum is the actual name of it. So I'm going to just figure out where this little guy is gonna go. Okay, so I definitely want it here and a little bit here. So I'm not gonna do the whole angle. I'm just going to basically do that. So just going to grab a few. Make sure it doesn't move on you, because that's happened to me before. Okay, let me do it this way so I have better control. Well, do I have better control? I think I totally just messed it up. You know why I messed it up? Because I should have done it first before sewing. Because now the thread is not making it as flat as I would like. But that's okay. And then, see? And I just moved it. But that's okay. It's right there. It's a little mess. It's not perfect. Then we're going to do these down here. And plus, this is my first time using the spatula, and I am not sure that I entirely like it. I like the other one. Okay, and that's what we have. We can wait for that to dry, seal this back up. I'm gonna go clean my stencil. And you see how I got some, like right here? You can bring your finger and remove it, or like anything else, just use, because I don't know, and wipe it off. Just like that. And nobody knows it was ever there. So now that we have that, of course, it's not dry. So I'm gonna let it sit and dry, you guys. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get this cleaned up, and then we'll be back to add the final piece and call it a day. So let me go get this cleaned. It's dry. We can go ahead and adhere our little ornament there, or little embellishment. And if you want to make this into an ornament, you could just leave it as it is. Oops. Leave it as it is and like hang it on your tree. But I'm actually going to be making the tags. So I actually tried to save this, but we're just going to cut it right there. We're going to remove that, and we are going to adhere this, and I'm basically putting a drop on each little circle here and in the center. Okay, let's find its home, its place, and leave it, I don't know, what do you guys think, maybe right here. Just press down, wait for it to dry again, and in the meantime we are going to use the same strip that came with the ornament, and we are going to use this as our little tag ribbon. I'm just going to tie a knot right here. Oh, it's not dry yet. Hold on, buddy, hold on. Hold on, let me put you back, it's okay. See, just make sure you let it dry, you guys. So I'm just going to put that there. And then if you want to, I tied a knot up here as well. But I actually found this because we were decorating our Christmas tree this morning, and I found this ribbon that, you guys know, last year I used like a curly red, and so this year I already had this. It was, like I said, we pulled all of our Christmas stuff down so we could put our Christmas tree up, and I found these are meant for gift boxes. So I'm just going to separate them just like I did last year, and I'm going to use the curls to help make these tags a little bit better. And they're secured with a staple, and then they have like this tape around them, securing all of them, or wrapping all of them, but we are about to separate. You see? And now you can add these little curls to your tags. So I'm going to do that for both. I think it just makes it look cuter because they are curled. But how did I do that? Okay, hold on. So let's do it like this, which is the simplest way, is to try to push these through this hole and then open it and slide this through like that, and then separate the curls, and there you have it. And actually I think it will look better if we just have it like that. And that is your tag. How cute is that? You can make it more secure by tying a knot at the top if you want, like that. But there you go. Look how adorable that looks. I like it. So let's do that with this one because I think I like that better. So we're going to separate. We're going to find the middle. We're going to bend it. We're going to push through the tag. We're going to open, tuck through, and then while we're here, we're going to tie a knot, and then there's your curls. And those are the tag ideas for this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a good one. Bye.